Hi, good afternoon. Today we're going to be talking about the future, okay? There are many ways to talk about the future in English. We can use present simple, present continuous, going to, future simple, future continuous, or future perfect simple, okay? Let's look at all of them now. First, present simple. We make present simple using a subject plus a verb. For example, I walk, okay? So, present simple is used to talk about timetable future, okay? What is this? So, the present simple is used to talk about future events on a timetable or a program of events. This means a schedule, something that happens regularly, okay? For example, the train leaves at 6 on Monday. This means every Monday, it's going to leave at 6, okay? We are talking about future Mondays, but we use present simple. All right, in this slide, you have some practice exercises. Right now, pause the video and try to do these practice exercises. When you finish, we start again and I will tell you the correct answer, okay? So pause the video now. And we're back. Ready? Number 1. What time, B, does the film start this evening? Number 2. Tomorrow, A, is Wednesday. Number 3. I, C, start my new job on Monday. Okay, all of these are future events. How do we know they are future events? They have future time markers. For example, number 1, this evening. So, for example, if I'm talking about today, it's the afternoon, it's 12 p.m. more or less, and this evening has not happened yet. I can say this in the future. Okay, I can say the party is this evening, okay? And I'm talking about a future time. The same is true about number 2, okay? Tomorrow is Wednesday. And the time marker here is tomorrow, okay? And in the last one, on Monday is the time marker. So we are talking about a future Monday, all right? Great. Future simple for things that are on a timetable. Okay, they are scheduled. So let's look at present continuous. Present continuous is made using the verb to be plus another verb with an ing ending. Let's see how we use it in the future. We use present continuous for the diary future. Okay, so present continuous is used to talk about definite future arrangements. Okay, so the example, I'm meeting Jane at 3:30 on Friday. Okay, so here you've made the arrangement, you thought about a plan, you talked to Jane, and you decided that you would meet on Friday. So this is an arrangement and something that you write in a diary, that you have a plan, okay? A diary is another way of saying agenda, okay? So this is the use of present continuous for things that are planned in the future that you've already made the arrangements for. Let's look at the difference between plan and arrangement. It's a very small difference, but it's important, okay? So to make plans or arrangements. Plan is a verb. It means to think carefully about a series of actions that you need to take in order to achieve something. And then we have the verb arrange. To arrange something is to make plans for something to happen. For example, by agreeing a time and place, okay? So plan is more the action of thinking what you need to do in order to achieve something in the future. Arrange is actually to do the things that you need to make this plan work. Okay, for example, this evening I'm going to a party. I thought about the party in the past, okay? I decided who is going to come to the party, what we will eat and drink at the party, and when the party will happen. Then I made the arrangements for that party to happen. I called my friends, I bought the food, and I set the date. and everyone agreed that it would happen, so it's going to happen this evening. Okay, so plan is the idea, arrangement is the actions. Okay, great. Let's continue. So here you have more exercises. You give it a try, pause the video, and I'll see you in a moment. And we're back. Ready? So number 1, Ella is meeting James on Thursday night. That's C, okay? Here, this is a plan, okay? What are you doing on Saturday afternoon? This is A. You are asking about plans for Saturday. And then Beatrix, number 3, Beatrix isn't playing football with us tomorrow because she's hurt her leg. Okay, so this is a plan that you had in the future, that you've made arrangements to play football, but it's not going to happen, so we use the negative form, isn't playing, okay? Great, how did you do? I hope you did well. Let's continue. Now we're going to look at going to, okay? Going to is the verb to be plus going to plus another verb, okay? So going to is used to express intention. For example, going to is used to express an intention or plan. The decision was made before the moment of speaking. It is not a definite arrangement, okay? For example, here, I'm going to buy a new car. Okay, this person made the decision in the past to buy a new car. Here he is thinking about it. Okay, now is the moment we are speaking in. And then in the future, he's buying the car. Okay, so he right now in this moment is expressing this idea. I'm going to buy a new car. It's not 100% sure that he will buy the car, but it's his plan, it's his idea, it's his intention. Okay, great. We also use going to make predictions. For example, going to is used to make a prediction about the future based on evidence in the present, okay? So you can see here the example, look at those dark clouds. The other person says, yes, it's going to rain. Okay, so it's clear from the cloudy sky that in the future it's going to rain, and here we use going to, okay? So now it's your turn again. Give it a shot. Pause the video. And we're back. Ready? Number 1, the economic situation is bad now and things, C, are going to get worse, okay? This is a prediction. Number 2, this cheese smells horrible. I'm not going to eat it, A, okay? This person does not like camembert or these strong French cheeses, yeah? And number 3, I'm going to make a quick phone call. Can you wait for me? That would be C, okay? So 3 and 2 express intention, whereas number 1 expresses a prediction about future events, okay? Great. So let's look at future simple. We make future simple using will and another verb. Will is the future form of the verb to be, okay? So future simple is used to talk about a spontaneous decision. For example, the future simple is used to express a decision made at the moment of speaking. Here we have this example. There are no buses today. Okay, I'll take a taxi. So in the moment when the person found out that there were no buses, she decided that she was going to take a taxi. So in that moment she said, I'll take a taxi, okay? And taking a taxi is going to happen in the future, clearly, okay? So we also use it to talk about an inevitable fact, something that will happen in any case. So here we say the future simple is used to talk about inevitable future events. For example, things in the future that cannot be changed. Okay, that's what inevitable means. All right, so here we go. I'll be 30 in July. Okay, this person cannot change his age. Time continues to move in a continuum. So if the person is alive in July, they will be 30 years old, okay? Great. Now it's your turn. Give it a shot. Ready? So, number 1. I'm a bit tired. I think I'll go to bed soon. Okay? Number 2, that was B, sorry. Number 2, what would you like to drink? I'll have a cup of tea, please. That's A, okay? And then number 3, I can see that you're busy. I won't stay long. That's C, okay? Notice that the contracted form of will not is won't, okay? This is the negative form of future simple, okay? Contracted. So in the first 2 examples, okay? Sorry, in all 3 examples, they're expressing a spontaneous decision. Okay, this is not inevitable facts, but spontaneous decisions. Ready? We continue then with future continuous. Okay, we're going to use the verb will plus the verb to be plus another verb with the ing ending. So let's look at it. Future continuous is for events that are in progress at a future time. So the future continuous is used to talk about an activity in progress at a future point in time. It is used in the same way as past continuous and the present continuous, but it refers to the future. So you know how to use present continuous. You should know how to use past continuous. We are talking about events that are prolonged in time, okay? Not events that start and stop in the same moment, but events that take a longer time, okay? Processes and things like this. So here is the example. I'll be having dinner at 8 o'clock, okay? And then this person knows that in the future, at this time, this event is going to take place and it's going to take a while. It's a prolonged event to eat dinner, okay? Great, so let's continue. Now you give it a shot, ready? Number 1, oh, sorry, I'll pause so you can pause. Okay, yeah, let's go. Number 1, our best player is injured and won't be playing in the next match. That's B, okay? Number 2, the government, A, will be making a statement about the crisis later today. And 3, will you be going away this summer? Okay, so all of these are prolonged future actions, all right? Great. Let's continue then with future perfect simple. Okay, here we're going to use will, have, and the past participle. So future perfect simple is used to talk about something that will be completed in the future. So an action completed in the future perfect simple is used to talk about a future action that will be completed at or before a specified time. It is often used with the word by, for example, by 2050. Here is an example. I'll have finished the book by Friday, okay? So this person in this moment is thinking that she will finish reading the book on Friday. It will be finished, okay? Or writing the book. I don't know in this case, okay? Great, so let's look at an activity. Your turn. Stop and figure it out. Okay, great. Let's see. Number 1, phone me after 8 p.m. We will have finished dinner by then. C, okay? Number 2, we're late. The film B will have started by the time we get to the cinema. And number 3, by this time next year, A, I will have lost 10 kilos. Okay, so all of these actions will be finished at a future time. Great. Now you're going to practice. You have to decide which is the best to use in your particular case. Present simple, present continuous, going to future simple, future continuous, or future perfect simple. You decide, okay? And here it says, find a partner and talk about your plans for tomorrow. I know you don't have a partner at home to talk about with, but if you do this, you can send me an audio on WhatsApp and tell me what your plans are for tomorrow, okay? So here you have some exercises, and this I'm going to send to you on a live worksheet, so you don't have to pause the video or do anything now, but just know that you have some homework related to this lesson, okay? And that's it for today. Well done, excellent, and I will see you on Tuesday, where we will be working on some future grammar points, okay? Great. Have a nice weekend and take care. Bye-bye.